Hey everybody, it's Sam, and I am here working today on some Facebook ads and getting some Facebook engagement. Here in the early days of my 100-day quest, what I want to do is get a lot of people looking at me and training Facebook and the Facebook algorithm to train it to get my posts in front of my target audience. And the way I do that is by getting my target audience to engage with me. Now, at the beginning, this is going to be a costly process. I have to pay for the engagement. I have to pay to train Facebook to deliver my content to the people that I want to. But that's okay because we can do it very inexpensively. And over time, over time, it's going to pay off. So I'm here on my Facebook page. You see, I have my Work Everywhere, Play Everywhere branded lifestyle cover art. And what I've done is I've just created, I've just created this post that is designed to get massive engagement. Now, what we want is a lot of people clicking on this, liking this, sharing this, and most importantly, commenting on it, because those are the actions that people can take, and that shows Facebook that this is a good piece of content, and this is also a good page to deliver content from. So what I've done is I've asked people to give me their website. People love to pitch you. People want to get their link out to you. So I'm giving them the opportunity to pitch me on this ad. Now, this ad is actually going to do a lot of different things. I have 3 goals for this ad. Number 1 is to boost my natural engagement on the Facebook timeline. Secondly, is to find out who is paying attention to me. So whoever starts to interact with me, I'm going to interact back with them. So I'm going to start creating relationships through the people who post on this timeline. The other thing that's going to happen is anybody who posts on this or likes this ad, I'm going to send them a personal invitation to like my Facebook page. So I'm not only going to get more engagement into the Facebook news feed, I'm going to find people to talk to and to invite to my 100-day quest and onto my email newsletter, but then I'm also going to increase the number of likes on my page. So this ad is going to be very powerful at the end. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go over to my Facebook ads account. I'm using the Business Manager to run all of my ads. And so in my Facebook ads account, I'm going to start a new ad, a new engagement ad. And we're going to run this to a very targeted group of people who I know will most likely click and engage with it. And we're going to run it for 2 or 3 days for $5 a day. It's going to be very cheap. So we're going to create an ad. So let's give our ad a name. Naming, I think, is very important, especially as you start to really get a lot of things in here. Figure out your own naming system. What I'm going to do is I'm wanting to, my objective here is engagement. I want lots of engagement on a post. So we're going to go ahead and click continue. Again, ad set name. If you want to do multiple ad sets, which I may do this in a couple of ad sets. I don't know yet. But this will help you know which ad set it's for. So I'm doing, so I'm targeting attraction marketing influencers. And so let's see, who do I want to include? I obviously want to include Diane Hockman. Brian, of course. Ray, of course. I could go as far out as Eric, 2,000 people interested, a million people interested. So this one, Eric's with a million people is really going to tip the scale to him. If I wanted to be a little bit more balanced across the board, I might just stick to individuals and not, because I consider Network Marketing Pro a company, but it's okay. I'm gonna reach a little bit wide with this. And some of these people I don't really know. I don't think I really know Sarah Robbins, Network Marketing Professional, but a lot of people know her. So let's get to know her. Mike Dillard would be an excellent person to get. However, Mike's interests and his business is diversified significantly. I'm kind of sticking with this one in the home business space and in the MLM space. So I think I might skip Mike today. Danny Johnson would be also a very natural, good place. I am not a huge fan. Also, I haven't been in her community very much or recently, and I don't know the type of people who are in her community right now. I don't know what their values are. I'm not really going to target her right now, only because I'm not as familiar with her and her community as I think I should be. Gary would tip this thing too far in one direction. Jonathan he would be a good one. No. Who else do I want to get in this thing? Let's do MLSP. Where's Elite Marketing at? Let's throw them in here. I don't have Elite Marketing Pro. All right. I am up to, wait a minute, I gotta, United States. Age range, I always go for 23 to 24, up to about 55, 56. That's kind of the age range that I'm looking for. I always get people speaking English. And right now, I always focus on the United States. I just do. Some people have suggested that you can target it by time zone, and so you could do United States and Canada at the same time, because people are generally awake at the same time in both those areas. I find that you'll get a lot more ads driving into Canada than you would in the U.S. So I personally might separate the two, or might do U.S. and Canada and Mexico and U.S. separately. But with 16 million people as my potential reach, I think I'm fine. Now, let's edit my placement, because I don't want this thing going everywhere. I don't want it going to Instagram. And I don't want it going in the right column. I just want this damn thing in the feed. My daily budget, I only want to spend $5 a day. Because now here's the thing with the daily budget. On this one, I expect to get an even bigger reach. I expect my organic reach to go very, very high on this. Because as people start interacting with it, Facebook is going to start delivering it more. So I'm going to pay just $5 a day, and my expectation is that it's going to increase even more organically. Today is March 7th. I'm going to run this until Thursday the 9th at, let's do 3:30 p.m. So I will spend no more than $11.25 on this thing. Actually, let's go to 9:30 p.m. All right, bid. I want post engagements. They're going to deliver the ads to the right people to get the most likes, shares, and comments. Excellent. Continue. And it's going to ask me, what do I want to use? I want to use the exact post that I created. And what's going to be great is if I create a second ad set and target a different group of people, I can continue using the same post. And that post's engagement is just going to keep going through the roof. I always track conversions through my Pixel, even though I'm not going off the site. I do it anyways. And I think let's add name. What's your website engagement? Place the order. Now, hopefully Facebook approves this right away. There's really no reason why they shouldn't. It doesn't violate any of the ad standard rules. So it should get placed right away and start showing up in people's news feeds so that they can interact with it. If about midday things are going well with it, I may duplicate the ad set and run it to a different group of people to just really blow it out of the water. So this is the way that I'm going to use to create some engagement and get some people seeing my name and seeing what I'm doing out there, to then invite them into my world so they get on my newsletter, where I can build a relationship with them so they get to know, like, and trust me more. All right, so that's the strategy for today. I will talk to you guys later.